been wondering why I was jogging just now. Well, it's almost summertime and I gotta get into my bikini. But truth be told, I hate jogging. If you're anything like me, you might want to get in shape, but you're not sure how. Or you're in decent shape, but you're tired of jogging or the gym or whatever, and you're looking for something fun to get you excited about working out again. Well, you're in luck. Because on today's show, we're looking at 3 different ways to get you out of the fitness box and into sexy shape in time for the summer season. Guy or girl, beginner or advanced. Stay tuned as today's show shows you how to make it happen now. The first stop on our out-of-the-box fitness tour brings us to 575 DeGraw Street, also known as Brooklyn Boulders, the largest indoor rock climbing gym in New York City. It has all types of walls, from kiddie to advanced, and they even have a replica of the Brooklyn Bridge. So let's go check it out. What's your name?
Alex.
And what's your name?
Ivan.
Okay, what was amazing is that Alex is like how old?
13.
And you're how old?
12.
I know, you're a little grizzled, but you've lived a hard life. And you guys were both doing it practically the same way. Like, how long does it take to get this good? First?
It depends on what your background is, you know, your shape when you come in. I mean, like, you're in good shape, so you probably do pretty good. And he's a little, you know, look at this guy, you know.
How long have you been climbing?
7 months.
7 months? Okay, so what did you do before? Were you like active? You were riding your bike and stuff like that? What did you do?
I used to play hockey. Yeah.
So do you tell your friends like to come and challenge you?
Yeah. Not really. I kind of take it as like a place to get away from everything and just kind of relax and climb. Yeah.
Okay. So if you're not a natural like Alex is, how long do you think it takes you to actually get good and show types of fitness?
You know, that can happen right away. I mean, you start climbing, you learn the ropes, you learn the technique, and over a couple weeks, you're already, like, climbing. And it's just how much, like, you can come in your first day and climb.
And there's different, like, grades and stuff.
Yeah, different levels.
Yeah.
So, and then you start pushing it and pushing it and pushing it, and then you start doing overhanging things, and, you know.
I don't know about you. I don't know if I could do the overhang. First of all, I just want to say this place is awesome. Thank you very much. Secondly, though, I wanted to ask you, I mean, you could have opened any type of gym. Why rock climbing?
It was the thing that New York City needed the most.
And so why Brooklyn?
Brooklyn's the spot to be.
Okay, so I saw you earlier. You were doing the whole slack line. I mean, you did it with so much grace. I could not even think about getting on there. So what other kind of sports do you do?
Pretty much, you name it, I've done it or tried it. Snowboarding, kiteboarding, surfing, wakeboarding.
You mentioned earlier, I mean, the thing that stuck in my head the most was when you said that you do heli skiing. Oh my gosh, for people who at home who don't know what that is, can you just explain what that is?
You know, like if you've never done skiing or snowboarding, it's an amazing sport. And there's several ways of getting to the top. And the most probably uncommon would be use a helicopter. And it's an amazing experience.
You just jump out with just like the grace of God on your back. I can't believe that.
Yeah, God is definitely involved when you're when you're out in that type of environment.
I couldn't do it. I mean, the most extreme thing I've ever done is skydiving, and at least I had a parachute. So hella skiing, that's all you.
Yeah, I have the board on my feet. That's good enough, I guess.
Okay, so, you know, we're on the subject of extreme sports and out-of-the-box sports, really, and rock climbing falls under that. For the person at home right now, looking at you, you're in perfect shape, and they're sitting on the couch, what do you tell them? How can they really get into rock climbing if they've never done it before?
I mean, rock climbing or anything else, I think it starts with a mental decision that you want to be fit, you want to be healthy, you want to be happy. And then from there, it's just essentially making small decisions throughout the day, every day, that help you toward that goal. You know, the power of the mind is so amazing.
For the person now who, like you, who's been involved in sports, maybe they go to the gym, they've done rock climbing, how do you keep it interesting for them?
That's the job of the route setters, like Ivan, who you guys may have just met or will meet in the show. So someone who's here every day will get better and better naturally, just by doing it. And so then therefore they're going to want to keep pushing themselves. And so then that's why you have someone like Ivan, who's one of the strongest climbers around, here to keep pushing everyone. So it's fantastic, yeah.
You always change the route, so it's never like you get bored.
Exactly, yeah. The routes change about every 6 to 8 weeks. So there's a pretty good chance that you'll always have something that'll be challenging you.
What kind of muscle groups do you work out when you do rock climbing?
They're mainly pull muscles, so like pull-ups, a lot of squats you're doing. It's a lot of core strength.
So it's core,
yeah.
It's the arms, it's also the legs as well.
Legs, calves, butt.
Everything.
The amazing thing, like you push yourself, people around you, they end up pushing you, you don't even know them. Everyone's becomes fast friends, and there's great camaraderie in the room, and it's
like a rock climbing family.
Yeah, it's a really incredible community, actually. It's at this point, I created this place, but the community has its life of its own now. Keeping them happy is, our primary concern.
So clearly you can see the ladies are doing it just like the men, and so we wanted to talk to them and see what it is they love so much about rock climbing. Hi, what's your name?
Hi, Laura.
How long have you been rock climbing?
Well, I actually started in middle school, but consistently like a year.
Wow.
With the easy answer.
And what is it that you like about rock climbing?
I like going up high, and I like getting stronger in the strength.
So you would say that rock climbing is a good way to get in shape?
Oh, yeah. Can I show you my muscle? I'm like...
Yeah, show us your muscle. But see, I like it because I think there's like this misconception that rock climbing is a very male sport, and if you do rock climbing, you're going to get really bulky and it's not going to be attractive, and that's not the case at all.
No, not at all. Actually, I think it's good if you're lean. You do get muscular, but it's like a nice muscular. It's definitely not bulky.
So you would tell your friends definitely come down to BKB, good way to get fit, lots of fun.
All the time. I try to bring you people all the time.
And do they listen to you?
Yes. Mm-hmm. This is an awesome place. So come here.
You have the harness on me and...
You have the harness on, and you want to make sure the waistband is tight and above your hips. Mm-hmm. So the small chance that you go upside down, that it doesn't pull off your butt, very small chance. But all the force is going to be coming from up. So you also want to check this to make sure it's comfortable and snug. And then this is the knot, the special rock climbing knot that'll keep you safe, no matter what, right? And it's called the figure 8 follow through. There's no chance it's going to come undone. And there's your 8. And then we'll do a safety knot, just for good measure. And now there's no chance you're coming off that rope. Give it a nice tug just to make sure. And then now you're totally safe. And now I'll attach myself to the other end of the rope. Mm-hmm. And as you climb up, I'll just be pulling in the slack so you don't fall anywhere.
Okay, so I'm about to climb up.
Please go, let it go. It's everything I